This meeting is being recorded.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. This is Baram Slam. This is Dr. Mardiaz. Okay, I'm redoing this video from earlier because I did it earlier, but it went on a little too long. So I'm not discouraged in the least bit. Subscribers are needed. So I ask everybody who watches this video, to please subscribe. It gets greater later. All right, it gets greater later. Remember that. And I'm not despising humble beginnings. You got to start somewhere. All right. So Dr. Mardiaz, the author of this book, coming out of the days when it comes to the Sabbath days. So we are on page 15, and we are going through chapter 2, 14 reasons why it pays to keep the Sabbath days. All right. So number 12 is if we don't keep commandment number 4, which is the Sabbath day, also known as the seventh day, we break all the other 9 commandments. So let me turn to the book of James. Book of James, chapter 2. Book of James, chapter 2, verses 8 through 11. And it says, if you fulfill the royal law according to scripture, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, ye do well. But if ye have respect to persons, you commit sin and are convinced of the law as transgressors. For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. For he that said, do not commit adultery, said also, do not kill. Now, if thou commit no adultery, yet if thou kill, thou art become a transgressor of the law. So speak ye, and so do as they that shall be judged by the law of liberty. Okay? So if you break one, you break them all. Okay? So you can say, I ain't never murdered nobody, right? Thou shalt not kill. I ain't never killed nobody. But you regularly practice adultery. So then you are guilty, just as guilty as the murderer. You break one, you break them all. Sin is sin. Yes, in the eyes of the natural law, you do one thing, you'll get more time than another. If you steal $150 out of a cash register, you obviously going to get less time than the man that murdered 3 people, right? Come on, just common sense, just common logic, right? But if you break one, you break them all in the eyes of the Most High, in the eyes of the Creator, the one who gave us the 10 Commandments in the first place. All right. Now, number 13, Jews, which are truly known as Israelites, and Gentiles are to keep the Sabbath day because we, as born again, spirit filled believers, are His beloved, and none of the 10 Commandments were meant to be burdensome. None of them were meant to be burdensome. Okay. So let's go to 1 John chapter 5, verses 2 through 3. 1 John 5, 2 through 3. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep His commandments. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. That word grievous also means burdensome. Okay? Broken down, it means burdensome. So His commandments are not burdensome, right? That's just been a myth that's put out there. He doesn't want us to keep the Sabbath day anymore because He doesn't want His children to be burdened. Okay, so once again, He gave the 10 Commandments first to the Israelites, right? The Son of the Most High, Jesus, also known, Jesus, also known as Yahusha, right? He kept the Sabbath day. He kept the 10 Commandments, right? Okay. And the apostles kept the 10 Commandments and taught the 10 Commandments, right? But the 10 Commandments, as some people say, were taken away, or no, they don't say one was taken away, excuse me. They don't say the 10 Commandments were taken away. Most people say that one of the commandments was taken away. And of course, that's commandment number 4, right? So He takes away commandment number 4. And as you're going to understand on the next video, we're going to be keeping the Sabbath day even on the new earth. So what was given was taken away to be given back again. That doesn't sound like the Creator to me. Once again, that leads to confusion. Okay, that leads to confusion. All right. So with that being said, We've just went over number 12 and 13. Next video, we're going to go over number 14, the 14 out of 14 reasons why it pays to keep the Sabbath days. All right. This is Baram Slam. And this is Dr. Marty S. All right. Need subscribers. Reason why subscribers is needed, so I'll be able to have more time to teach this, more time for more people to come on and to ask questions. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to this channel. This channel is all about, positivity and getting some, some learning without burning. All right. Born again, raised again. We've been born again, so we have to be raised again. We have to be raised again. We have to be taught again. All right. We've got to come out of tradition, what we've been falsely taught. We got to come out of the customs that we've been falsely taught. Things that we've been keeping that don't line up with the word. Never did, never will. We got to come out of that, right? Born again, raised again. Got to be raised again, y'all. Myself included, right? Raised again, coming out of the traditions I was taught. I've been strongly engrafted in tradition. Come from a very traditional family. I had to come out of all that. I couldn't obey my family, keeping their traditions, and continue to go against the word of the Most High. It just don't work. No man can serve two masters. You can't go by what, Big Mama told you, what her pastor told her. Are you serving the Most High, or are you serving a pastor? Are you serving the Most High, or are you serving a man? Choices got to be made. All right? Dr. Marty asks, Shabbat Shalom.